And the dunk by Doncic.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Now, here is Young. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Young is doubled. Doncic with the steal. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Now, here is Young. Launches it. They get it again. It's stolen by Reddish. Young against Doncic. Capella sets a screen for Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start up the game. Took him no time at all on that one. Doncic has got 5 now.
Now, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
To the paint. Here's Capella. Moves back up. He kicks it to Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%. And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. They didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Didn't think that was going to go in. He's got 5.
And easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Reddish grabs the rebound. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Bucks. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. We'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the 4th quarter. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Young's shot is off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Porzingis with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A shot by Reddish, no good. The Mavericks leading, and now the fans break. Doncic with the ball. And that one, good. Doncic has got 9.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Young looking around. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
And, man, he makes shooting 3s look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Out to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Over Reddish. Doncic with the bucket.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Young outside. Porzingis with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Young drives in. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Doncic with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Now, here's Doncic. Guarded closer. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Now here's Doncic after Clint Capella's miss. A 3-ball. And that one's good. Doncic. 16 points for him.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. And the defense not making things easy for them. Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Young driving to the basket. Offensive rebound. Count that one. Capella's got his second bucket.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
And so it's Dallas in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Right back after this break.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Luka Doncic out there with Trey Burke, and it's Marjanovic in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Young's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 11. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Doncic feeling it out. From 17 feet out. Again, the Mavericks score.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Young. He's got 11. Connects from three-point range. Young's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Atlanta. Here's Doncic. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Passes it to Collins. Young left side. Another miss by Young. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Marjanovic. It's stolen by Capella. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run out.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And they get it back. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. In the third spot, Trae Young.
very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then. And I'll never forget that night.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Capella. He dishes it to Young. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Again, Young missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
The three for Doncic.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. And Young kicks to Reddish. Over Hardaway. A shot by Reddish, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Here's Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 27.
You can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Young, no good.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And it's Doncic missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Young up top. 20 points for him. From deep 3-point range. Hunter on the wing. Collins passes to Young. The 3. Capella dishes to Hunter. Capella with a screen on Hardaway. Young for 3, and the 3 ball is good. 23 points in the game.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
And it's Doncic missing. Hawk shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bogdanovic.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Young against Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. And his big game just...
Question for either of you. And as we move on, the Dallas Mavericks. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Hawks. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points on the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Backcourt guards are Young and Reddish. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Shots good from Young.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And stolen by Burke. Doncic from deep three-point land. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Doncic has got 36. Young against Doncic. Young drives in. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And on a tear shooting the ball these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Here's Doncic. He has 38 in the game. And there's the drive and the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Doesn't go that time. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Reddish. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his fourth rebound in this one. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 43 points.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Hunter, no one around him, trains the three-pointer.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. From deep. And at last they get one to fall.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Young against Doncic. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Doncic against Young. Collins gets to Capella. 5 on the clock. A shot by Reddish, no good. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Burke. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Spins. Young in the corner. It's Hunter. To the left wing. Inside. The kick out to Young. Hits it from 3-point range. Young's got 29.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Doncic outside. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Oh, sweet lean in. Just no defense around. Probably could have gone straight up.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Young's shot is good.
3 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Hunter. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going inside. Porzingis with the block. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mavericks leading by 3.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Young outside. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Burke is out there with Doncic. And it's Marjanovic into the 5 down low.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there. All night, he just won't let up.
Young from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 35.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta, trailing by 4. Capella with a screen for Marjanovic. Porzingis with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Young from outside, traps in the tray. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The 3 for Doncic. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young pass to Collins. Hunter with it. Back to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Shot to stop the run. And Doncic throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Bucket is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Fires the 3. Back to Doncic. Tries again. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young against Doncic. Lob pass to Capella. Porzingis with the block. They get it back.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his fourth foul now.
That's his fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Young. And the layup falls. Young's got 40 points.
That's his fourth personal foul.
And how about Young being active and getting after it on the glass? This type of play demonstrates leadership.
And the foul on Cam Reddish.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Doncic outside. Lock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Capella, the pass to Young. For the 3. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Doncic with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Collins a screen on Doncic. Young from outside. Doncic with the block.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
Here's Young off the inbound. And it's good on the way in. Young's got 42 in the game.
And that was the right call. Look, when you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Young against Doncic. Young inside. It's good. Young's got 44.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for them.
They really have it backed away from running and gunning at any point. But their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Good.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Young against Doncic. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. And then Collins slings it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
From the moment Luka Doncic stepped between the lines at the NBA level, he has been a force to be reckoned with. Rookie of the Year his first year. All-Star the next year.
And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And with the bonus, we'll be heading to the free throw.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Luka.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Young from outside. Collins kicks to Young. And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Doncic.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And a deep three from Young. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a